Hey, so let me tell you all something. It is always amazing when you can run into an amazing Cobra, and some of you all need to make sure you check this one out. All right, what's happening, everybody? It is your boy Kendall Sean with the world famous Blue Oval Media, and on today I got another Cobra that I have to give and put out to this world, because when I tell you, when you see this one, it is going to blow your mind. Let's check it out. So when you see this one right here, I mean, the paint, the lip on the wheel, the interior, I mean, everything about this car is amazing. And you all know we are big on promoting Fords and putting Fords out here. And I love to show the world cars that you may have never. I mean, look at this wheel. It's got the wheel woods on it, and the wheel is matching the interior color. And when I say this is amazing, this is hands down amazing. And so what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna bring the owner up, have him introduce himself, and we're gonna learn a little bit more about the car. Stay tuned. Young man, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm JJ Ortega. This is my son, Knox Ortega.
Hey, Knox. All right, so you have an amazing Cobra here. Tell me a little bit about this car.
Well, all right. First of all, it is a super performance Cobra.
Got it.
They're the ones who made all the cars for the movie. If you saw Ford vs. Ferrari.
Yes.
They built all those cars for that movie. It is based on the 65 Shelby.
Got it.
It's got a 427 SR Roush.
Ooh, well, wait a minute. Before we even go any further, we need to see that 427. Yeah, let's check that out.
There's the engine on it. She's a little dirty. I didn't know I was going to be on camera today.
Let me tell you something. This camera can't see that one piece of dust that you have on the bottom of the header. Nobody's going to know about that or even see that. This engine is beautiful. Like, wow, it is beautiful. So how does it feel driving this thing?
Well, you know, it's just beautiful. Like this morning, cool air.
Yes.
You know, there's nothing better than it. And it still has the side pipes, although I did not do the ones that are you know, the ones on the traditional.
Yeah.
So you get to listen to the beautiful sound of the side pipes.
And don't have to worry about burning your leg.
You don't have to worry about burning the leg. I don't want to burn these kids' legs, and more importantly, I don't want to burn my wife's legs.
Absolutely.
Or this thing can be taken back in a minute.
Because you want to be able to put the wife in the car. Like,
she loves to ride in it.
I love it.
And mainly because she doesn't burn her legs.
I love it. I love it. And so you got this the motor in here. Are you running on 93?
Yes, I do the super unleaded in this thing.
Love it, love it. So you're running on 93.
Yeah.
And I mean, you got the electric fans, which I love.
Yes, everything in this is brand new. I mean, this is a 2022 car. I mean, it is.
Wow.
Everything is built from the ground up.
Wow.
It's factory built.
Yeah.
So you get the benefit of driving a modern day car, but the look of a classic car. Yeah,
all right, so it's something else about this car that makes it amazing. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, so one more thing about the whole process. So you order the car from Hillbank, you pick out all your color and the engine and everything you want on the car. Then they make the car over in South Africa,
yep.
Right? They build it there, then they ship it back over to Irvine in California, and then Vlado from V's Performance comes and picks up the car.
Got it.
And he does all the engine and transmission installation.
Nice.
He makes sure that everything is running perfect on the car.
Nice, nice.
And before he releases it, and that's a big thing to mention. That's his sticker right there.
Let's go ahead and try to get inside of here without touching anything. If you all can see, you see that sticker sitting right there. That is, oh yeah, and it's focusing in good. That's super nice, man. I love it.
Shout out to Vlado, man. He is an artist in his craft, man. And,
I love it.
He's committed. He does about 150 of these cars a year. So,
150?
Yeah, that's amazing.
Well, he's busy. Let's just put it like that. He's definitely busy. So
he's busy.
Shout out to him. And like I said, this thing is looking perfectly amazing. One of the things that really caught my attention about this car, your wheels match your interior color.
Yes. All right, so I'm in the furniture business. All right?
Okay.
So interiors is a very, very important thing to me.
Yep.
The leather on this car, the choices that you have from the dealership are very basic. You see them in every one of these cars. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to do something that stood out. I wanted to do something that looked like it was from 1965, like it'd been in this car for a long time.
Right.
So I looked all over the internet. I found a tannery in Savannah, Georgia.
Got it.
They sent me samples. I matched it up with the paint. I looked at it over and I'm like, this is one we're going with.
Love it.
Ordered the amount of leather that I needed. Had it shipped over to South Africa where they build these cars.
Wow.
The shipping costs more than the leather.
Yeah, South Africa, yeah. Absolutely.
And then when they got the leather and they were doing this, they said they had never done a car with this kind of distressed leather before, which was crazy to me. I could not believe that. But this is the first time they'd ever done something like this. And they've done over 3,000 cars.
Wow.
So that was pretty neat to see that. So I wanted to go with, like, if James Bond were American. You know what I mean?
I love it. Yeah, this will be it. I mean,
this will be it.
Well, your taste is definitely
and the wheels
amazing.
were a last-minute choice. They were coming with the normal chrome, and I ended up at the very last minute saying, you know what, we need to deal with something kind of bronze, something that matched the leather. So.
Well, let me tell you something. You got a 335 tire on here, so these wheels are pretty wide.
Yes, they are.
I mean, as this being a last-minute decision, let me tell you something. You definitely made the right decision.
Thank you.
So let me tell you why I say that. When I saw this car, the thing that actually caught me was when he was driving, the way that the wheels reflected off of the actual paint. When you're used to seeing these cars, you're used to seeing, you know, the chrome and the polished wheels. But the fact that he chose this, and then once you actually see the leather in the inside of this interior matching each other, and then when you actually see that dash, it actually makes this car it just takes it to another level. But it also differentiates his car away from all the other ones out here. And so when I tell you this thing is amazing, this thing is amazing. But let's get a little bit more into it. I see here, I'm looking at the bumper.
Yeah.
All right. And I see that so we got the chrome bumper and everything.
Classic styling of the Roadster. I wanted it to be. I didn't want it to look like the race car version. I don't have the roll bar. I don't have the side pipes like you mentioned. I don't have a racing stripe. So I wanted to look like a daily driver, like a Roadster.
I love it.
So like a gentleman's car. To be honest.
So let me ask you this: how often do you get to drive it now?
I've had this thing since Easter. I don't know what date we're on right now.
Right.
But I've put about 650 miles on this thing already.
Well, that's not bad.
I drive it a lot.
That's not bad, especially we've had a lot of rain in the last few weeks.
Yeah, I drive it as much as I can. I don't want this to be a garage plane. I drive it.
I mean,
you can see right here. I'm going to go and point it out. I got a little rock trip. I got to get that fixed.
Oh yeah, look, it happens. I mean, it just happens. But when I say, so do you know what's the color on this?
Oh, that's the cool part about it. So when I was going to do this car, I was going to do a navy blue, like a deep navy blue, with this kind of distressed leather, that old vintage look. But when I got to, and I got this at Hillbank in Irvine, California, by the way.
Got it.
And Doug, I got to give a shout out to Doug Campbell. If you want one of these cars, you got to call Doug. And
call Doug.
We'll get his info if you need it. But anyway, went to the dealership. One of the navy blue. He said, "I like the car. I like the color you're going for, but let me show you this color here." And it happened to be sitting next to the navy blue, and it's called Grigio Silverstone. It's actually a Ferrari color. And it's got this silver metallic look to it, which is really neat. And light sunshine, it looks light, but in dark, like in a garage, it looks like a deep, dark charcoal. I mean,
with number one, the flake, the reflection, the clear coat, and it's like this camera is not going to be able to pick this up.
It's tough to pick it up.
But
there's a lot of sparkle in this.
In person, that paint is gorgeous, so gorgeous. So do you
popping off with the copper wheels?
The copper wheels. That's what I said. Like that, I know that was a last minute choice, but that was probably the best last minute choice ever made of all time. Cool. And so, any more plans for it?
Oh man, plans just to drive it and enjoy it as much as I can. I got 3 kids, so it's tough for me to get out and do this kind of stuff. So instead of playing golf, I have this.
So let me say this. You all know how big I am. I always say family over Fords when it's all said and done. My daughter is literally standing over there with my wife and my cousin. And at the end of the day, the reason why I even have this channel and I'm doing this is because my father did the same for me. He would take me to shows and he was into Fords. And so I love the fact that this young man is literally putting his family over these cars. 100%.
I'd have to get rid of it if I did, man.
Absolutely. So bottom line, I just want to say thank you for allowing me to do this. And like I said, when I say this is absolutely amazing and gorgeous, like I just looking forward to seeing this at future shows. And just like I said, you've done an amazing job. But most importantly, I love the fact that you are putting your family over this car. And
100%.
so thank you so much.
100%.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, you all. And so like I said, another amazing build that you all seeing. Like I said, I love the fact that he can enjoy this. It's modern, so it's not gonna feel like some of these older cars. It's gonna feel great. And he puts his family in it, his wife, children, everybody. It is just another beautiful build. And so do me a favor, if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you go to blueovalmedia.com to get your official Blue Oval Media apparel. It is your boy Kendall Sean with Blue Oval Media, and I am officially out.